decision could affect Kansas City for decades to come.
City leaders want to ask you to help improve the city's roads, bridges, and sidewalks. But a disagreement over how that money is divvied up almost put the whole thing on hold.
New at 5, KCTV5's Ashley Arnold is live now at City Hall to explain the disagreement. Ashley.
Yes, that ballot issue was passed unanimously by the City Council after a lot of time kind of breaking down those details. There's going to be 3 questions on the ballot for that item, and they're each budget items. $600 million for streets, bridges, and sidewalks, $150 million for flood control, and $50 million for public buildings.
We've had a real debate now. We've talked about things. Lots of things have actually changed inside the resolution and inside the ordinance. So I think people can say that we're both helping neighborhoods, we're producing jobs, and we actually have a good plan in store.
But even with the changes in compromise, there still are questions about just what happens with the plan that came together in less than 3 months. One of the chief concerns for home associations and some council members was sidewalks. Originally up for $300 million, their final number was half that.
While anything is better than nothing, you could certainly argue that, we have to make sure that the investment that the homeowners are going to be asked in terms of this property tax increase actually generates enough money to do market improvements, and that this actually begins to improve things citywide.
But there are concerns, particularly about the lack of specifics.
The city has misled us on a lot of things. They misled us on the airport. They misled us on the streetcar. They misled us on the earnings tax. Now they're going to mislead us on the $800 million bond issue. It's essentially a blank check given to City Hall.
Still, Mayor Sly James says he thinks this is the project that will bring the city forward.
This is in the best interest of the city as a whole. And we always have to make sure that we are reminded of the fact that when you start dividing things into parts, you start making mistakes. We need to always look at this city as one city and be strategic about how we address their needs.
This is going to be paid over a 20-year period as a property tax. Of course, the final say goes down to the voters. They'll be having the opportunity to have their say on it April 4th, 2017. Ashley Arnold, KCTV5 News.